That is the ultimate smothered beef and potato bake. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today the ultimate smothered beef and potato bake. Let's do it. Okay, it starts off on the counter, cooking a little bit in a water. We throw it in, covered in the oven and uncovered. Let's get on and do it. In here, potatoes in water. Okay, now you can salt the water if you want, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. So we've got the potatoes, we're sticking them on to boil. We're going to boil them for about 8 minutes, no more. Take them out, we're going to slice them. So they're going to be par cooked, that's going to be easier for cooking in the oven. Let's go. We've got 4 cloves of garlic, give them a mash in. And dicing up whatever, as big as small as you like. Now these are going to be cooked in a pan and cooked in the oven, so they're going to disintegrate. They're all going to be soft. So, you know, you don't have to go too much to town. It's up to you. That will do. In there. Onion I've already started, but basically we are just dicing onion. It doesn't matter how big, how small, it's entirely up to you. Okay, you want some diced onion. That's it. So that's our cooking prep done. Easy as that. In with a pan. Now if you've got fatty beef, you don't have to add any oil. This is a little bit of olive oil to make sure. And we want to be browning our beef. Quite a lot today, look, and this is frozen. It'll defrost in the pan. So once we've got it all defrosted down and start cooking off, it's going to give out some water, this obviously. We want to try and get a little bit of colour on if we can. We'll give it a little seasoning, a little salt and pepper. Okay, there's no moisture left in there. We're now cooking on that oil, look. Now if you can put a little bit of colour on, that's fantastic. Just give it a, see if we can do a little tinge before chucking the onions in there. There we go, look, we're getting a nice little brown tinge on there. That's caramelising lovely. In there, our onions. Come on, let's start those onions off. Potatoes are up to the boil. We've got 8 minutes. What we're trying to do is cook them so the fork just goes in, but not soft, because we're going to slice the potatoes. Okay, we want a space in there with your garlic. Quick 30 seconds on there, and then we stir it all through and carry on cooking. Oh, you can smell that garlic cooking away there. That's tremendous. In it goes, come on. Nice steady stir through. A little bit of black pepper. About a teaspoon actually. There's a kilo of meat here. Salt. About the same. Let's have that brought in. Fabulous. In there, tomato paste or tomato puree, a good tablespoon. Nice little stir in, come on. In there, Worcester sauce. A good shake. I've got onion powder, garlic powder and paprika. Give it a little stir through. Now you've got some flavour going on. Oh yeah. Now we are going to make a gravy straight in there. We're going to do it slightly old-fashioned to give it a really nice meaty flavour. Clear yourself a space. In there with some butter. A couple of tablespoons. In there, flour. Just cook off that flour with that butter in there. So we're making a roux right in the middle of our meat. Now it doesn't matter if it doesn't all quite cook off, it will cook off with the meat. So just try and cook it off as best you can. Fabulous. Now you can boost this, you can take a bouillon cube and you can crumble it in, or you can use a teaspoon of Bovril, Marmite or Vegemite. Depends where you live in the world. Okay, beef stock is going in there. Now this is made with beef powder, gravy powder. Nice little stir in, and it's going to go instantly thick because of that flour mixture we've just cooked in there, and that is what we want. We want a nice, thickish, sticky-ish meat gravy with our meat. Of course we do. That is looking sensational. I'm going in here with a teaspoon of Bovril. Old-fashioned, the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah. Now like I say, you can use Marmite, you can use Vegemite, and I'm also going to go in here with a teaspoon of soy sauce. So grab a little bit of soy sauce in there. Let's have it all in. So there you go, that is our fantastic flavoured umami beef. That is cooked. We don't have to worry about that. Look at that clinging. That is exactly what we want. Thick gloopiness. Okay, grab yourself a board. We want to be slicing those potatoes. Now you can wait for them to go completely cold, that's up to you. Or you can just slice them through. They're going to cool down on here. And as you can see, the soft round there look and still firm in the middle. That's exactly what we want. Let's just take that off there. Nice and steady. There we go, fabulous potatoes, one side. Bring in a tray and a suitable dish. Okay, you want your oven on at 180. In there with a bottom layer of our meat mix. Right, this is where you start with your potatoes. Now, get some of those that are not quite slices, because obviously all potatoes break up when you're slicing. You can have some nice cooked ones and you can have some terrible ones. You know, just get them in. A nice little layer of potato on the bottom of there. I tend to get rid of all the bits in the bottom first and then keep all the good stuff towards the top. I think most people do, don't they? Now we want a light cheese sprinkle in there. We don't want to go much. Just put a little bit of a cheesy gloopy sprinkle in there when we actually serve it up. We want that fabulous cheesy pull, don't we? In there, a little bit of cheddar as well. So we've got mozzarella and cheddar going on in there. Back in that meat, come on. Pile it in. Fabulous, come on there. little bit more gloopiness going on, come on. A little bit more mozzarella in there. A little bit more cheddar on there. Now we're talking. Fill it up. It's gonna bubble over. Always. Potatoes, come on. See, we could have done with another potato. Not to worry, we'll have those bits on there, look. That's looking like a serious boil over. Fabulous. On there. Bit more cheese. That is looking tremendous. Right, we've got to cover that with foil and then whack that in the oven. Okay, don't put the foil on tight. Loosely tent. Now I know the baker is going to say that's boiling over. Right, get that in the oven. In the oven, 180, 35 minutes. Okay, when you've had your 35 minutes, oh, we can hear this bubbling. Be careful, it's a bit warm. There's going to be some steam come out of there. Oh, look at that bubbling goodness. Okay, we want a bit of colour on there. That's going in for about 20 minutes. Come on. Whoa, what a fabulous smell. Come on. Oh, come on. There's some fantastic bubbling goodness right there. We're going to be leaving that about 10 minutes to cool down. Look at that. A little bit of parsley on there. Come on. A little green on there. Come on. Select where you want. We're going to come in there, look. Oh yeah. Oh, looky here. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Just look in there. The ultimate smothered beef and potato bake. Look at that. Stodge, goo, stuck together. Oh yeah. Incredible. Oh, beautiful flavour. Very, very nicely balanced flavour. All the way through there, you got that meatiness. You've got a bit of gooey stodge there, look, inside there. Oh yeah. That is the ultimate, look at that. Stodginess, cheesiness. Eat it with whatever you want, or just eat it like that. That is the ultimate smothered beef and potato bake. That's an easy recipe. Share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make this. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. That is outstanding.